So you're here because you want to learn a little more about Fireteam Dirty Bomb. So I worship this game mode, and I don't know why I do, but it's fun. So here's a couple of tips and tricks. Very easy game to win. It's very overcomplicated, and it is easy to overcomplicate. So when you first land, that's the biggest thing. The way you start off the game will set your momentum for the rest of it. What you're going to want to do is you're either going to want to land as close as you possibly can to like the very beginning of the map, or as far away as possible from the very beginning. So we went to the A bomb that was top left for us, and that was the best bet because we know this is a house that we can defend. That's another thing when it comes to picking a place. If you know you can defend a place, if you know the map well enough, when it has something like stairs that we just saw there, choose it because it's easy to defend and it's easy to get a good start on. So when you first load in, never land directly on top of the bomb. That will be your biggest mistake by far every single time. You want to land kind of far away with it so you can gather some uranium, and then you can deposit it as quickly as possible into your chest. So I say land far away, like quite far away, so you can get the uranium, and on your way back to the bomb you can see other crates laying around that you can then deposit more, pick up more uranium to deposit. Once you've gotten all that uranium there, you're gonna want to venture back out and then have one guy always on the bomb or in the near area of the bomb and another guy searching for more uranium. One really useful thing is having a uranium pouch. Those are found in chests, obviously, but you get 10 of them, or you get a uranium pouch that lets you carry 10 uranium. And once you've gotten that 10 uranium, that allows you to, if you and your friend both have a full uranium pouch, you can go straight up to a bomb, deposit all of it, and then be ready to detonate it immediately. So very smart to grab that. Another thing when it comes to actually detonating the bomb is staying next to your teammate. This was obviously recorded in duos, but if you're next to someone, you'll have a higher chance, not a higher chance, but the progress rate of the bomb detonation will go up by a much increased factor, and that'll just make sure that you get the bomb detonated in time. Just in the rare fact that someone might come in and try to ambush you, you're going to want to be there, ready to go, and be able to get out as soon as possible. And once you have the bomb detonated, look immediately on the mini-map for any bikes or snowmobiles that might be nearby, so you can just get a quick escape. After you've detonated and you've gotten on your bike, we made the mistake in this game of not doing that, but stick to the trees or stick to the kind of outside parts of the map so you can get around to your next bomb quicker. Alright, number 2, your loadout. What are you going to be running? So in this video, I am using an M60 and a Gallo. You're always going to want something that is ranged and something that is also good for close quarters. My friend is using the Stoner and the dual-wield Magnums. Something that can take out people in relatively few shots. The Stoner and the M60 are both great LMGs because they cause a lot of stun, and they can really take out an enemy pretty quickly, even if they have full armor. So before you're going into a bomb, I had a cruise missile here. You want to be safe. That's a big thing. I'm going to stress that, being safe. Make sure there's no enemies around. There's 2 guys in here actually, but that's why we keep on the Gallo. If I die, a teammate can come in right behind him and take him out. So yeah, also for tacticals and lethals and your equipment, what I run in this video, I'm not, but a gas mine, 2 Semtexes, and 2 smoke grenades. Your smoke grenades are going to be super helpful when you're actually detonating the bomb itself, because you can just throw them down, and anyone that is shooting in at you, they will just be unable to see you. And if you stay moving around the bomb, you'll be completely fine. Another thing is, with your Semtexes, you can just throw them in super quickly. Hope that they kill anyone that's on the bomb. Maybe you'll get a hit marker that'll let you know that someone is actually there and they're either detonating or they're camping waiting for their teammate to show up. and just really being prepared for up to 4 people being in the same room at a time, especially if you're doing regular squads dirty bomb, because that's obviously just going to be 4 people teams. This is only 2 people teams, but any amount of people can be in one bomb location at a time. So when it comes to points, even though we have already detonated 2 bombs, you can see in the top left we're only in 2nd place. You get points by depositing uranium and by detonating dirty bombs. So you get 5 points per every uranium deposited. So you have a full uranium pouch, you deposit 10 uranium, 5 times 10, 50 points immediately. You get 50 points also for detonating the bomb itself. It takes, I think, not even 5 seconds when you're detonating with a teammate. And when you're detonating, stay moving, like I said earlier, so people cannot hit you. Because that's what I've done before. It's just I've seen a bomb and I've just sprayed with my M60, trying to hoping and praying that someone will die in that fire. But it doesn't always happen. So if you stay moving, the chances of your survival will go up drastically. After a bomb is detonated, and after all the bombs are detonated in that round, you're going to want to go to the one that is farthest away possible from the bomb that was previously detonated. Why is that? That's because everyone in the game previously was going to flock to that one bomb that just got detonated. So if you go as far away as possible from that bomb, you're going to be pretty much out of the range of fire. Not many people are going to see you, and you'll just be able to kind of have a little peace when it comes to detonating that next bomb. Make sure we're still looking around, because there will be the occasional team that has the same strategy that you do, and that's where your teammate comes into play. It always helps to have a teammate that is either equal in your skill or better than you, because they're going to be able to protect themselves, and they're going to be able to protect you as well. And most of the time, if they're better than you, they'll have better callouts than you. So making sure that constant communication with you and your teammate, so you can identify where enemies are. Constantly looking at your mini-map, because everyone is shooting, and the mini-map is actually pretty wide in this game mode. So you'll see that little red blip, and you're going to go immediately to it. That's another reason I run gas mines like that guy did, because it melts your health. Very helpful. Another thing, like I said earlier, being safe. That was dumb how I just charged into the room. I probably should have thrown a Semtex in, or waited till my teammate caught up with me so we could go in together. But I see that he goes down here. I take out the guy that killed him. But instead of just going in to detonate the bomb, since it just got primed, I'm going to wait for him so he can respawn back on me. And then we can go in together, get the bonus time so we can detonate the bomb faster. And that'll just boost us up another 50 points. It helps a lot to have someone that is kind of in the same mind as you. And when it comes to detonating the bomb, in the process of it, you can use the bomb itself as a bit of a shield. And if you go down right after you detonate the bomb, that happened to me 2 or 3 times in this game, it doesn't even matter. Your kills and deaths don't matter at all in this game. What matters is the amount of uranium you deposit and the amount of bombs you detonate. So speaking of detonating, when you say you just have finished detonating bomb, or you join a game late, you're going to want to look for the bomb that is either ready to detonate, is not filled at all, because if it's not filled at all, more than likely nobody's there. We're going to A right over here, you'll see. And then a bomb that is at the very top of being finished. So don't be afraid to go for your supply drops. You can get a lot of good stuff out of it, a lot of uranium, possibly uranium pouch as well. Don't be afraid to use the vehicles that are around the map. They're very important, and they'll help you get around faster. That's kind of what they're there for. Be aggressive when it comes to capping off a bomb that's ready to detonate, because that'll be your that'll either win the game for you or it'll make you lose the game. The score is still very close between us and Team Tempest. So we come in, kill everyone that's here, smoke it up. More people will still land because they see that this bomb is armed. But I detonate as soon as possible. I use the bomb as a shield, and I go ahead and start detonating. And we get this one. I die, like I said, immediately after. Doesn't even matter. So, next available place is A. Since D is just too far away, A has a really advantageous position because it's in a little cutaway, it's a little cavern. So a lot of people, what they want to do, they want to land straight on the kind of high ground, the cliffs around it. But the better idea is either to land straight, like where I am right here, so we can see everyone that's on the cliffs, and then we can get kind of behind them and take them out if necessary. It also gives you a really good position to see other people that are right at the bomb. You can just aim straight down and get them. There's a lot of clearance once you get into the bomb area. In the sky, you can just look up and see people that are flying down. And there's a lot of crates nearby. I don't know why they're actually so close in this bomb's area, but they usually contain a lot of uranium. I've noticed that. There's more here than there are in other bomb areas. So being smart, capping off the bomb as soon as possible, making sure that other teams are eliminated. That's why we want our long range guns like the M60. Finishing your deposit, throwing down your smoke, making sure it's clear, waiting for your teammate, and then finally priming the bomb itself and finishing up the game. Because we're at 459 points here, we need 500 to win. Once we get that, it's game over. So yeah, just really quickly, and once you're done with it, you know you've won. There's really no way you can lose, so go feel free and celebrate. But when you're doing squads, this case will be a little bit different, just because there's going to be a lot more people that are coming after you. Anyway, I appreciate you coming out. Duos is more fun than squads, in my opinion. Hopefully we can bring duos back, sign a petition or something. And yeah, I hope this was helpful in any way. If you did, if you liked it, let me know. Leave a like. And I appreciate everyone that came out today. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.